NatlTrust is a heritage conservation organization. Our mandate is to protect, preserve, and use sustainably our natural and historic assets. It is all part of national pride, promoting national patrimony, and integrating this into the tourism product so that we could provide a truly St. Lucian experience when visitors come to St. Lucia. National parks and protected areas are an integral part of a country's landscape. They serve a number of functions. Recreation is, of course, one of them. Parks are also designated because of their biodiversity importance and the way they contribute to balancing our ecology. Some parks are also historic in nature, like the Pigeon Island National Landmark. And so they also represent important components of a country's history. So these are areas that are special for whatever reason. It could be for natural reasons or historic reasons. But certainly once identified, we need to conserve and preserve them for the enjoyment of the population and also for the ecological and historic functions that they provide. The face and the interest of tourism is changing. People are coming to the Caribbean and to other destinations more and more for history, cuisine, and those types of experiences. Sun, sand, and sea is fading, and in any case, given our major tourism markets, people could find sun, sand, and sea experiences closer to home. So our historic structures, our landscape, the beauty of the island, these are the emerging attractions for tourism. And we have a rich history when in this area. If you take Pigeon Island or the Morne, for example, the historic structures that are there they represent an important asset which we need to develop and make it part of that tourism experience. These are the kinds of investments that we need to do so that these structures are not lost forever. If we do not restore them, over time they will be gone. They will also add to the diversity of the tourism product. And these can therefore be seen not only as investments in real estate where you're bringing back a structure, a building to put it to use, but also in terms of diversifying that visitor experience in a way that distinguishes us from the normal sun, sand, and sea experience, which visitors tend now to look at as a secondary driver for tourism. properties that we own are open to the public. That is our mandate, to allow people to enjoy them. So at some places like Pigeon Island, there is a fee to enter, and other places there isn't. So access is part of the mandate of the trust. In terms of restoration, we are actually planning to do that right here in Pigeon Island. Across from the other side, there is a structure which has now gone to ruins, but it was the home of Admiral Rodney when he was here, based in St. Lucia. And we have plans to rebuild it to the way it was when it was constructed in the first place.
Hi, I'm Florence. I'm from Wayne, Pennsylvania. I'm loving St. Lucia. I came last year on a cruise and had a chance to come see Bay Gardens Beach Resort, and I loved it, and that's why I'm back again this year. So I'm really enjoying St. Lucia. We went shopping in town yesterday. My daughter and my cousin did some water sports with Kingsley, and we're going to do some more touring of St. Lucia. But it's a beautiful island. The people are very friendly. So I will be back to St. Lucia.
far.
My name is Peterson Hippolyte. I'm a staff here at Rainforest Adventures, a zipline supervisor. And of course, here at Rainforest Adventures, our aim and objective is, of course, first off, protecting the environment, environmentally friendly, keeping it safe at all times. And of course, we do various projects here as well with the community which is nearby, that's Chassin, Foisson and the surrounding communities. Okay, the educational aspect of this company is, you know, employment with the youngsters. As I said earlier, we train in not only the educational part of it, but also, you know, with the protecting of the environment. We go into first aid. We go into, you know, different areas, which is very, very much, you know, important, especially as a new employee with the company. It's a beautiful environment here, very much protected, as I said, since 1916, and we try to keep it that way for a very long time.
Rainforest Adventures, the environment is our #1 priority, to safeguard our birds, our trees, and all the natural resources we have here. So even with educating our new trainees, we want to instill the importance of the environment to them. So the next time they see anyone dropping trash, that would hurt them, and they would feel that and feel that need to actually protect the rainforest.
Once again at Rainforest Adventures, this beautiful tropical rainforest. And again here, employment with the company is top-notch. I mean, the benefits are very, you know, it expands very much, and we have, of course, the guides who are employed with us from the island, and most coming from the community of Babono, okay, and surrounding communities as well. Of course, the physical aspect of employment, the health, you know, aspect of it as well. Staff, of course, the trainees, right now they are of a good group. I mean, they are very much into the environment, protecting the environment and its surroundings. Objective here is to protect and to preserve. This is what we stress on very much. So as long as, you know, you set your mind, you have the goal of, you know, working in this environment, it can work out for you.
And because we're here at the Castries Water Preserve, which is actually the water catchment for the community surrounding us, whilst we're here, we're trying our best to protect it and conserve the water, which is the life of the island. The funny here is that the Castries Water Works Preserve, and this work environment is very important to us, the forest is very important to us, and we're trying our best to safeguard it and protect it. So given employment here, you learn that you have that zeal within you to protect the trees. So when we have our guests come in daily, they would be wowed by the way we've kept it. The first layer of the rainforest, the river, which is our water source. The second layer where we have our animals, like the agouti, and I'm sure a lot of persons have no idea what an agouti is, but you come in here, get an education and know what it is and how important it is to us. As the trees make all the way up into the canopy, it's really beautiful, and the guides come in here and appreciate that sense of beauty we have here. With Rainforest Skyrise, we're trying our best to protect that. And every year when we have the school kids come in, we teach them about the forest, and also with the community day, when we have the persons from the environment come in, we teach them about the plants, some of the uses, some things that are actually dying out. We reinvent that and we introduce that to them. So we actually love doing that here at Rainforest Adventures.
One of the trainees here at Rainforest Skyrise Adventures. There we have our trainees at the back of me. It's very amazing being here.